This story is brought to us from yahoo.com. A man in St. Paul, Minnesota received the Police Chief Award for Valor, and he had something to say to the police after receiving this award from the police chief. Alex Mingus, last week after receiving the St. Paul Police Chief's Award for Valor for saving a man who had been shot, had a message to deliver. He said, quote,
"And I just want folks to know that they don't keep us safe. We keep us safe."
Now, Mingus is a 42-year-old father who said Monday that he's a certified firearms instructor and used his limited medical knowledge to help the man who he encountered at St. Paul's North End last October. He took a towel and shirt out of his vehicle, tying them around the man's arm to slow rapid bleeding from a gunshot wound. And an officer later informed Mingus that a bullet had severed his artery, and had Mingus not helped, more than likely the man would have died. So he saved his life. Now, Mingus is a black man, and he told the police department gathered at last week's ceremony, "I'm very uncomfortable being here with you guys." Wow. And he also said they don't save us or keep us safe, we keep us safe. So and as you're going to find out, he's not too trusting of the police here. He said despite his discomfort, he went to this event because he wanted to use the time to make a statement, and he never expected so many people would hear his message and respond positively. Interim Police Chief Jeremy Ellison gave Mingus the award. Mingus took off his sweatshirt, and he was wearing a t-shirt underneath that said, "Smash White Supremacy."
It is my great pleasure to present you with the Chief's Award for Valor in recognition for your heroic efforts. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'd like to give you an opportunity to say a few words.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I feel like I did what anyone would have done with the little bit of training that I have. I do appreciate the recognition, but I won't keep this stuff. This will go to my mom, and this will probably go to my son.
Said he made the t-shirt a while ago, and he said, because the police are one of the strongest arms of white supremacy in our world. They started out as slave catchers, and they haven't changed much. All that police do is protect rich white people's property, he says. Now, encountering the victim, what happened was Mingus was with the shooting victim. He said 9 squad cars went by, and he tried to flag them down, but they didn't stop. It says that was a potential of 18 people that could have stopped to help preserve life, but 18 people chose to go to a potential threat. He says, I recognized the man had a pistol. We didn't know what he was doing. They were going to a shooting call where a guy was trying to harm himself and others with a gun. Then Police Chief Todd Axtell wrote on Twitter at that time, your officers quickly got bystanders out of the line of fire. And finally, after nearly 2 hours, they took the male into custody without using any force, while Mingus was back there saving a victim's life. In a statement Monday, the police department said they're fortunate to have the quick response of the St. Paul Fire Department paramedics. What about the quick response of Mingus? Well, he got the police chief's Award of Valor, right? Now, it talks a little bit about chaotic scenes and shootings. And Mingus wrapped up his speech by saying, riots work. That's what he said. I don't know. I don't know if I totally agree with you on that. Sometimes riots just end up with a bunch of idiots burning buildings and busting windows out. But Mingus said his comment has led some people to say that he's advocating for riots. But he added, I'm not asking anybody to take to the streets right now and riot. That seems stupid. I was just saying those things do work when you need them to work. I live in South Minneapolis. I live near the 3rd Precinct. I was there during the uprising, and that was after the George Floyd incident, remember, in Minnesota. And so here's the thing, is that you have this guy who he received an award from the police, yet he's so distrusting of them. And I think that one of the important things to point out here is that he's black. And some people are going to go, you got to bring up that he's a black man. But that's relevant in today's society. It really is, because there is a broken bridge between people of color and the police community, law enforcement community. There's a broken bridge there. It has to be built. But this guy received an award from the police chief, and he still does not want to cross that bridge. He's like, I'll stay on my side, y'all stay on your side, kind of a thing. And so there's just that big distrust. Police officers, you have to build that trust, or you're going to keep getting people that just don't trust you.